Olympia Fields, just outside Chicago. Live final round coverage of the BMW Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, your leader is Wake Forest's Will Zalatoris. He's at 9 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer still in it with a shot on this Sunday, beginning play just 3 shots off the lead. A picture-perfect drive there and a long one, too. That's right down the heart of this first fairway.
Oh, such a sweet 3-wood. Actually too good, if anything. It just flew through the air. And a little unlucky that first bounce. That was like rock hard.
Nine feet remaining here for birdie. Wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Safely in. It's a par here at first. And he'll remain right where he is. The second hole is a par 4 at 467 yards. It is one of the many risk-reward holes here at Olympia Fields. Some will try to carry the 3 right-side bunkers with their tee shots, hoping to get a shorter look into a well-protected green that slopes from back to front. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
108 yards left. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par. And he'll stay right where he is. The third hole is another early test and is in fact the #1 handicap hole, a par 4 at 461 yards. The hole is comprised of 3 segments. Tee shots should wind up in the second segment, leading to an uphill carry over Butterfield Creek to a somewhat small and tilted green. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
The swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Going to have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down. I do believe it's going to stay out. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he'll fall back to 5 under. The fourth at 400 yards, offering a bit of a breather, at least distance-wise. As with the first, left is no good, as thick trees and bushes again frame the fairway. The narrow green slopes right to left with 3 bunkers serving as protection.
As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway missed today.
So from the rough, his second here at the fourth. That one is really long, Frank. He miscalculated there.
Well, there has to be something. I mean, from where he was, it's just an aberration. Seriously, that little green patch down the end there with a flag in it, that's where you're meant to go. Not like sailing over yonder.
Yes, smart play from that distance. Just use the putter to make sure you get the line, and this one goes down for a birdie. Now to the fifth. It is a fourth consecutive par 4, this one measuring at 417 yards. It differs from the rest in that tall trees create a narrow chute to navigate with your tee shot, and the lone fairway bunker left is most definitely in play. Also in play is the cross bunker up near the hole, forcing players to carry the ball onto a plateaued green. And that ball's going to be slowed up enough that it is going to wind up in the bunker. A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his second.
To be fair, the fairway bunker shot's difficult, but now going to need a little bit of skill and touch to get it up and down.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the fifth, and he'll remain right where he is. On to the sixth here on this north course, and finally it's the first of our 4 par 3s, checking in at 187 yards. This hole is much more out in the open than the previous 6, but that also means that winds can sometimes play a bigger role here. Okay, that's going to make its way into that rough to the left, but this shouldn't be all that difficult. Now, short-sided a bit as he sets up his second from left of the green. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. A par 4 awaits us here at the 7th, this one at 452 yards. This hole bends ever so slightly to the left and features bunkers left and right off the tee. The green narrows and rises toward the back and is protected by 2 deep front bunkers. That will do just fine. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
He's in a good spot, 126 yards left to the flag. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Long par 3s are becoming more in vogue in professional golf. We saw some long ones at the 2023 U.S. Open at the Los Angeles Country Club. And we find another here at the 251-yard 8th hole. The green slopes from back left to front right and is fronted by a quartet of bunkers. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up.
One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling
Uphill much of the way. One heck of an effort right there. That would have been the birdie of the day by far. Well done. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. The closing hole on the front side here at Olympia Fields is the 472-yard par 4 9th. Bunkers are the name of the game here, with 3 hemming in the landing area and 4 more up near the green. No issues here. That is into the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
We've got 137 left to the flag. Pin back right so he can take an aggressive line.
Good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side. The backside here at Olympia Fields begins with a par 4 10th at 444 yards. The best drive here will carry the left side bunker. If that's accomplished, it should leave a clear approach to an elevated green. Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup.
Got it there, but not quite on target. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. The par 4 11th is a trickier hole than it might seem at first blush. From the tee, the landing area appears to be a wide one, but it does dogleg slightly to the left, which causes many players to run their tee shots through into the right side bunkers or rough.
Well, a nice little wick off the tree. And the ball's just finished in the first cut.
So now from that first cut, his second to the par 4.
I like the looks of this one.
Well, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to get him to 1 under for the round and 7 under now for the tournament. Now to the 12th at 389 yards, a par 4. This is not a hole for the Bombers as Butterfield Creek bisects the fairway. It's also not one to be wayward on off the tee, as the tree canopies and trunks often force punch-outs and layups when shots stray from the fairway. And this, not the longest hole players will encounter, so just an iron off the tee, and it works out to perfection. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
133 the number. Pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
Now, in my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And he'll pull to within 1 shot with 6 holes to play. The 13th is a 168-yard par 3. It is the number 18 handicap, but that doesn't mean it's not without its share of peril. Bunkers protect the green short and right, while thick trees and bushes cause big problems for anything pulled offline to the left. And this is the exact wrong time for that. In contention in the final round, but this is into the heavy stuff.
That rough is obviously much thicker than we were all expecting this week. Consequently, took a lot of speed off that shot.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain 1 shot back. The 14th is a difficult one, a par 4 at 450 yards. A tee shot from an elevated tee leads to a fairway in a valley 30 feet below. Any miss left brings trees into play. Any miss right could be worse, with Butterfield Creek snaking its way down the right side before crossing the fairway further up. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
Nope. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that'll drop him back down to 7 under. There are only 2 par 5s on this North course, the first and this one, the 15th. You know they're tough when this is the shorter of the two, and it still goes 606 yards. It's a gentle dogleg to the right, but players who hug the right side off the tee could very easily be blocked out or worse. This may be a touch right. No fairway here, this one in that rough. And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5. And this is looking really good.
Jack Nicklaus always told me hole high, that was the goal. Little left, but hole high and inside 10 feet. Well done.
Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. And that's going to set up a sprint to the finish. He's one back with 3 to go. The final 3-hole stretch begins here at the par 3 16th. It's a long one at 215 yards. Butterfield Creek again makes an appearance short and right of the hole. But of greater concern, those bunkers short right and left. Going long leads to issues as well, as balls can wind up well below the putting surface. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. A birdie putt now at 16.
And he's got to be happy where this ball wound up. Just slightly uphill, looks almost dead straight.
This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And he's worked it to 9 under par. On to the 17th now. It's a par 4 at 455 yards. The creek we saw at 16 continues up the right side of this fairway, though the lone bunker left is a more frequent obstacle. An uphill approach needs to be precise, as 4 bunkers await just off the putting surface. That's right where you want to be. A good drive here at the 17th with the tournament on the line. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay at -9. The closing hole here at Olympia Fields is a par 4 at a challenging 510 yards. This hole bends right to left, but those looking to gain an advantage can be blocked by trees on the left side of the driving area. The lone pond on the course seldom comes into play, but the tilt of the green towards the front left makes for some difficult final putts. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
Imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
This is a 9-footer. Now, got that up too high and it didn't want to come back. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he's going to fall out of the lead and wind up a shot back. So, Frank, this is one of those rare weeks where you could feel really good even when you haven't won the tournament. That's because our featured golfer has done enough here in Delaware to make it inside the top 30, head to East Lake in Atlanta for the Tour Championship next week.
They can certainly give themselves
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the opening round of the Tour Championship. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. Very little action to speak of here in the early morning hours. He's got a commanding 5-shot lead here as he has been spectacular thus far. And this one will just sneak into the first cut of rough, but doesn't appear, Frank, to be a huge issue.
Yeah, opening tee shot, a little on the safe side, but you're right. It doesn't seem too much of a problem. Oh, that's nice. Ball landed softly. And that's why it's a good decision, really, when you think about it. Ball sitting in the rough, not too bad. You want it to land soft, so the flop shot. Good decision.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. and he's going to maintain that substantial lead. This second hole is a good par 3. Elevated green, and you can see there's a large oak tree on the right, a couple of greenside bunkers, so this requires a solid strike, and if you're on target, you have a chance to make it 2 here, but it'll take a good shot. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green.
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Sizable putt left.
This is a 22-foot putt. That's a confident roll right there. Well done. It's a par here at the second, and he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Moving to the third hole here at East Lake, 381-yard downhill par 4. There is trouble left with those overhanging trees and deep rough. Right center is ideal. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. 75 yards, the distance remaining here for his second to this par 4. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, and there is a big break here from right to left, and we're going back up the slope, but just ever so slightly, so you have to prioritise that line.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. Next up, the par 4 fourth, measuring 474 yards. Left center location off the tee is ideal. It's a great driving hole. Well, this par 4 fourth at 474 yards is a good chance to let that big dog eat, as they say. Full turn here, let it rip. Need a good tee shot. This one starting up that left side. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. And that gonna go all the way to the back of the green and wind up on the fringe. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And with it, the lead is back down to 1. Arriving now at the 444-yard par 4 fifth, lined with old oak trees and tall pines. 2-tiered green awaits. Well, when you get to this 444-yard par 4 fifth, you know you're in Georgia, right? Yeah, old oak trees and the tall pines lining these fairways has a good feel to it. and then it has a two-tiered green, so you need to be on point here. From off the fairway, this is second at number 5. Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. And this will stay a one-shot lead. Moving now to perhaps the easiest par 5 at East Lake, 532 yards 6. Reachable in 2. Par here feels like you're losing a stroke to the field though. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Oh man, absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. So here at the par 4-7, 470 yards, you immediately know that you're playing a city golf course. We're in downtown Atlanta. You can see the views of East Lake and that Atlanta skyline. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway.
Yeah, it might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's got 159 yards left. Pin is in the far back portion of this green.
That is not very good at all. That could cost him.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. You just wish you took the shorter club now.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Arriving now at the 8th, a 461-yard par 4. Players must avoid the 2 fairway bunkers to the right of the fairway landing area to have a better shot at this large green.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office. And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie. Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it's just a fraction off liner. That would have gone in. That one finished off. It's in for par, and he'll stay at 11 under par. We We finished the front nine with the 218-yard ninth. Depending on the conditions, players use anything from a fairway wood to a long iron on this challenging par 3. Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. Now some touch needed here for his second. $15 away. Oh, there's a good putt. Well done here at the ninth, as that will save par. And that's going to finish off an absolutely sterling front side. Start the backside with a 430-yard par 4 10th. Birdies can be had if you can drive it down the left side of the fairway for a good shot at the green. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. A pretty ideal wedge distance here, 95 yards for his second.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Moving to the 203-yard par 3 11th. Plays shorter than its yardage. Players must land on the green here, or a bogey could be in play. 203-yard par 3 11th. This one can jump up and bite you. If you miss-hit your shot, you're just a little bit offline. You can walk out of here with a bogey. And he might have been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just carried much too far. Boy, that was a good stroke. That definitely threatened the hole, but just did not want to go in. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And the lead is going to drop down to a single shot. Now to the par 4 12th. It's a good hole. It's a short one, just 381 yards. Maybe a fairway wood off the tee. It's all about positioning and giving yourself a chance to get at that hole location and get out of here with a birdie.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Chance now for another birdie.
And there's no space for a lapse in concentration here, perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a 2-putt would be a very good result.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he's going to remain at 10 under. Up next, the 431-yard par 4 13th straightaway. 2 fairway bunkers on the right, really the only concerns here off the tee. Up next, the 431-yard par 4 13th straightaway. 2 fairway bunkers on the right, really the only concerns here off the tee. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Kane cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
Hard to do much better than that. It was nearly perfect.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. Arriving now at the 535-yard par 4 14th. Like the first here at East Lake, this was shortened from par 5 to par 4. With a downslope on the fairway, though, it makes it play a little shorter than its yardage.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5. And he's going to drop back to -9. Now to the 15th hole here at East Lake. So much drama through the years on this par 3. Dreams have drowned here. This is a place where you do not want to experience a watery grave. Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up over the back. Oh, would you expect anything less with the way things are going? Everything is dropping right now, even balls from off the green. We begin the finishing stretch here at East Lake with a 444-yard par 4 16th. Slight dogleg left. Players must avoid the fairway bunker on the right side to prevent a really challenging approach.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Oh!
Birdie on the last, and likely to give at least one back here.
Yeah, good concentration there. Going with a putter from off the green, but this one falls to save par. This par 4 17th is not especially long at 426 yards, but there is that dog leg left with bunkers and trees there to deal with. And then you've got that cross bunker. So you can get yourself in some trouble here. You need to keep it clean, keep it on the short grass, and you have a chance to get out of here with a 4. That is why that bunker is there, as that is going to end up just short of this 17th green. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Now this for another birdie. Got it there, but not quite on target. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Here it is, the 18th at East Lake, scene of all that FedEx Cup drama through the years and that $15 million payout. You make birdie, maybe even an eagle, and you're walking away with a sizable check. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. Final look at the opening round leaderboard. It shows our featured golfer just 2 back at day's end.
Makes that second round even more important.